Minadia,
How are you?
I'm all right. How are you?
I'm okay.
I'm just dealing with COVID-related issues this morning. So,
Oh, okay, no problem.
yeah, we might have been in
You do a
proximity to
lot. You do a
a
lot.
helper. Hmm?
I'm saying you do a lot in your life. You do a lot.
No, no, no. I don't mean that. I mean we've been in. Our helper is going for a test because she's showing signs,
Oh,
and she looks after my wife.
yo, I hope it's yo. I hope it's not. I hope
Hmm.
it's not really.
So we'll have to. We'll
I
have
need
to
to. I need
see.
to get some lessons from you on how to.
No, no, not get lessons.
You know,
You are starting today. So the presentation. Did I send you the last presentation?
for value add. I mean, for teams.
Yeah.
No, I don't think I received
So
anything.
the one Tombi did for you and did
Yes.
on PowerPoint, did she send it back to you?
She did send it on email. I'd like to, yes.
Okay, so all you need to do on that is add more slides. All you need to do is change the title. It's like Word, change the title, right? And if you right click on it'll say new slide, you bring up a new slide, you add a new slide, and then on the top, it looks fancy, but on the top, when you go into PowerPoint, you've got PowerPoint on your laptop. When you go into PowerPoint, like you've got Word, you've got those tabs at the top.
Tabs of, yeah.
On the top right-hand side, there's a tab called Design.
Design.
If you
on
click,
Word.
No, on PowerPoint.
Okay.
So just PowerPoint is a little, I'll do a screenshot for you now. Yeah, so as I was mentioning, on Friday nights, I switch off because I'm usually on a Zoom.
Family time.
No, well, yeah, and that I'm usually on a Zoom with my wife, and we've got a Friday evening standing Zoom with some friends.
Oh, okay, I see.
And usually at 9 o'clock, I don't want to be working.
Yeah, no, Austomi and I had told Austomi we're gonna, finalize it on Friday. Then when it was time to finalize the change, he had load shedding.
Yeah, that's why I say.
And then we couldn't do it as well.
That's why I say leaving it to the day before you're playing with fire. Minadia. Yeah, leaving it the day before you're playing with fire, because I mean anything can happen. And so she's got bereavement, she's got load shedding, So you should aim for the Friday before. So like.
Oh, a week before.
A week before, because if there are any changes or improvements or research or whatever, then you can add on to it. But the day before is
not
always going to be, under any circumstances in life, going to be a problem.
So you want us to use the one the presentation that was done last month for the one person that's coming in now?
So the last one that you did for valued teens, the one that all you with PowerPoint, it's like Word. You get a blank sheet, right? And then you just start typing in it, right? If you want designs, actually I've got even a better idea. If you want designs, let me bring up the presentation for today. I don't know if this person's going to join.
Oh, you're not sure if they're gonna join?
Well, they register, but register doesn't mean join.
Yeah. Is
and,
there a way
and I think on your one, teens, no one is registered, huh?
On teens or toddlers?
I mean toddlers, sorry. No one is registered.
Yeah, toddlers, they want to see the overview, and then after the overview, that's when they're going to be doing the registration.
No, but what I'm saying is no one is registered for the overview.
Oh, no, Mfundo's mom is a nurse, so she said to me she's going to register once she's knocked off. I think she's knocking off at 10.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she's a nurse, so she was working overnight or something. So she's not even home yet. Because basically the overview is more for the parents, to be honest, because the kids, there's nothing they're going to be looking at.
Not
And
true.
she's got 2 kids that are going to be on. And then I'm chatting to Bupilo's mom, letting her know that 2 o'clock is the overview today. So she's gonna go and register for that.
Let me just find the valued teens overview.
Let me just. Is there no way to?
Are you not able
yes.
to enter on your? And the other thing you need to do quite quickly. I don't know if you're going to be using presentations when you do teens, but
The
obviously,
teens, yes.
Yeah, then you
But
need
the
to figure
toddlers.
out how to actually present, because I'm not going to be in the
Are you
teens.
talking about the toddlers or?
Toddlers and teens, sorry.
No,
Oh.
toddlers, honestly, it's very pointless to use slides like presentations and stuff. It's more visual, it's more videos, it's more active stuff. So
No, I'm with you, but what I'm saying is that
Mm.
you're going to have to learn how to do that on your own, because I don't know who's going to sit with you with 2 hours with toddlers.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that I can do.
And
That
that's
I can do.
definitely not me.
I've got a partner. I've got somebody who's we're going to be working together. She's already started helping in terms of putting it together.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, I've got
Yeah,
someone, a friend of mine that's helping.
she knows
me
how
now.
to use Zoom, so she can show you.
Yes, she knows, and she's more laptop wise than I am.
Yeah, my God, you're gonna have to practice.
Okay.
It's gonna be.
She's more technical than I am.
It's gonna be one of the. This is gonna be a key skill for your business when you leave. It's kind of like being somebody who delivers but can't drive, who does deliveries but can't drive.
Yeah.
So you need to learn the skill
No,
really
during
quickly.
the yeah, no, during the weekends where I don't present to the teens or the toddlers, that's when I'm going to sit down and actually practice and learn how to use it. Because that's basically the only time I have free. St. Peter's has me doing the most at the moment. So they also their pressure is not helping. So my weekends is what I can dedicate to making sure that everything goes smoothly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just tell them.
So do we just so I'd like to is there anything else that we do need to discuss now?
Before the session now?
Yes.
Well, I want to show you how to do this. Why?
No, because I wanted to go and figure out how to do that, but if you're going to show me, that's fine.
No, yeah, I'll show you now.
Okay.
But you'd have to figure out how to do it after your overview, because it's for the obviously it's for the session at 12 or 12:15.
Yeah.
Okay, so
like
this is the overview. And actually maybe even before 12:15. Let me just share the screen. So here, so for example, these slides, I'll send them to you after this.
Okay.
So which address do I send them to? Mesh again.
Yeah.
By the way, you can just set up you don't have a personal Gmail account?
I have a iCloud account.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But it's not, yeah.
But it's what?
It's on my phone. It's on my phone. So the Gmail's on the laptop.
Oh, okay. But why don't the mesh one? But do you access the mesh one?
Yes.
Okay. So you can see my screen here, right?
Yeah.
So this what PowerPoint once you're in looks like. So this orange little icon at the bottom here, that's PowerPoint, the one I just sent a snapshot to you. It should be on your laptop if you've got Word.
Yes.
If you've got Word and Excel.
I do have Word.
Okay, so if you've got Word and Excel, you should have PowerPoint. So you obviously, like Word, you double click on it and then you come in, and when you come into it, you're gonna get something like this. Ignore these because these are my previous ones, right? Then, like in Word, you go blank presentation, and you get a blank presentation, right? And then you start typing, blah 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 blah. Right? And then you can either go up here, insert.
Insert.
You know what? No, I hated doing it that way. Forget insert. Forget insert.
Okay.
I don't know how you do it in Word. Let's just go back to home. But I normally just right click. So if you right click, it'll say new slide.
Yeah.
Right? So you get new slide. And then you carry on. So the title of the slide may be about Minadia. I think you need to flesh out. I didn't read your thing, but I just saw it was you need to put in there what the day will entail, right? On one slide, you need to say 9 to 9:15. We're going to be singing. 9:15 to 9:30. We're going to
basically a timetable.
A timetable of what it's going to. It doesn't have to be exact, right?
Okay.
And then Minadia, and then you go, you know, whatever it is that you're putting in there. Okay. So if I take you to the first slide here, right? Okay. Let me just delete this. If I take you to the first slide here, which was, oh no, hang on, undo. That was a mistake. Where are we here?
So I'm still seeing the screen of the overview of value 18. That's how it's supposed to be.
Oh, right? Hang on. No. Okay, hang on. Stop.
Oh dear. Yeah.
Okay, that's a bit odd. Why are you still seeing that? Okay, let me stop sharing.
Yeah.
Let me go into this one then. Okay, it doesn't allow you to.
I'm gonna have to just Google. Let me just Google and see the steps from the Google.
Yeah, I mean, it's not.
That's what I was trying to do.
It's not complicated. Okay, let me show it to you here. This one.
Okay.
You can see this one, right?
Let's see. Yes, that I can see.
Right. So when you click on, you saw the blank. Pick a blank thing.
Yes,
right? Right. And then you get here, right? So once you've done this, whatever blah blah you've written, right? You see here it says design ideas. Let me move this out of the way. It says design ideas.
Design ideas. Yes.
If you click there, that's where you get the kind of different decorations. So give it a second.
Okay.
Okay, maybe it's because I've written this a bit funny. That's properly doesn't recognize what it's seeing. Let's say we might have to change the name toddlers, toddlers program. Toddlers are actually between the ages
smaller, yeah.
The toddlers program. Okay, let's go design ideas. Let me just tell
but I think I see exactly where you're going with it.
Yeah, anyway, you'll see it. I don't know why it's saying sorry, no ideas.
No, I'm gonna try and do it on Word. I'm gonna try. I think I have
there you
about
go.
An hour.
There's your design ideas there, right?
Okay, there we go.
So you know this is another. So this is where you choose. Then you can choose that one.
Yeah. Oh, right. So okay.
And then you go right click, new slide, and then you carry on. Okay. It's as simple as that. And then you, like Word, you save it and all that sort of wonderful stuff.
Okay, I'm gonna go and do that. Is there no way to thank you for that, to find out if the person is gonna log in and join the session for the overview or not? No?
Nope.
We'll just have to wait.
We just wait a little bit, and then we'll probably give them about 15-20 minutes if they haven't joined in 15-20 minutes. Normally I'll leave it running because some people do log on half an hour later.
Yes. Okay. Okay, I just need to send those ladies the link to go and register. From those mom.
So yeah,
just sending the links to the parents so that they can go and register for the toddlers.
Do you want to try and log in with your laptop? Because that's another thing you're gonna have to do with the toddlers. You won't be able to do it on your phone.
Yeah, no, I can't do it on the phone. I can. Let me get it. And
then I'll walk you through that as well, because ideally with this as well, you need to know how to share the presentation. How's the new house?
It takes some time to settle in, Uncle Vic, but it's fine. It's actually, it's nice because it's my own space, but it's going to take a little bit of time. Yeah. Well, with the friend that's going to be helping me with the toddlers.
No, I'm saying, are you staying alone?
No, I'm with her.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Where's your... Okay, I'm just looking for the laptop. Give me a second, Uncle Vic.
No problem.
Okay, just putting the laptop on.
No problem.
On it. You know, these old laptops take forever to just switch on. Well, I guess we can stay.
I'm just trying to think.
Just like about 10 minutes.
This man of value story.
Men of value. Okay, just logging in. I'm in. Let me just swipe. How do you swipe this? Yeah. I'm here. I'm just gonna go onto the Zoom.
Yeah, the person has actually come in. The person has joined.
Oh. Oh, okay. Okay.
So don't worry, we'll do this afterwards.
Okay, then we'll finish this off. Yeah.
Okay, so I have the presentation.
Let's see who is the.
And what I will do, Minadia, I will just do an overview of value add.
Okay. As a whole.
A little bit as a whole, and then when I get to about Minadia, you then talk about yourself. And then you can then talk about who is it for. So we've got 5 minutes, so let me just put this up quickly.
Okay.
Share screen. So I will welcome from here. Because Peter Mohali, I think I know this name. And then you can jump. So, and then I'll talk about what Value at Teens is about. You can jump into, and then I'll talk about this. From here is when you start speaking.
Okay.
I'll say you are the hostess, and then you can start speaking, explaining what the program entails. And then when we come to what it offers and all that sort of thing, I will jump into that as
You'll jump in. Okay. Got it.
I don't think we put dates here, did we? No, we didn't. Cool. Alrighty. So yeah, that's why you wait even if there's one person, because you never know.
Yeah. Is this person a parent?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Because they were in Men in Value. I remember the name. They were in Men in Value. So I'm actually debating whether I shouldn't do. I shouldn't do the overview.
You shouldn't do the overview, eh?
Well, I'm debating whether I should do the overview. I just don't know how much he knows.
Hello.
I'm bringing up the let me stop sharing. I'm bringing up the you there?
Yes, I'm here. The Kenya.
No, I'm bringing up my normal overview. I think my computer for some reason is now stuck.
Can you hear me? Okay.
Give me a second.
Yeah, these gadgets, I don't know how they need to work.
Okay. So I'm admitting him in.
Are you still connecting?
Yeah.
Let's see the Gmail. No. Gmail.
Hi, Peter.
Good morning.
Good. Good morning, Mr. V.
How are you, Peter?
Good yourself?
Good, good, good. Good, good, good.
I'm all right.
Hi,
Good.
Peter.
Welcome.
Hi.
You are the guest of honor.
The one and only guest of honor.
You're the one, yeah, the one who registered. So we'll give you our undivided attention.
Amen.
Thanks very much. How are you holding up? We see you. How are you holding up?
There we go.
Coping. You look like a man who's about to go and swing a golf club.
No, I'm actually attending another session for the accounting stuff. So I've got the boy here. I'll just sit with him for like 10, 20 minutes. And then, yeah.
Okay, is this your son?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. So
yeah.
If you've got 20 minutes, let's try and get most of it done in 20 minutes.
Okay.
Because quite a lot of it is for the parents to hear too.
I'm sure.
So what we'll do is we'll dive straight in.
Okay.
But thanks for registering and thanks for joining. Let me just share a screen. What's the young man's name?
Tato.
Tato. How old is Tato?
Hello, Tato.
How old are you, Tato?
I'm fine, thank you.
Fine, fine. How old are you, my boy?
I'm turning 13.
Turning 13.
Perfect.
Okay.
Perfect age to join our team.
So let me just share this. I don't know if I did press share. No, I don't think I did.
What grade are you in, Tato?
7.
7. Yo, your last year of primary. Exciting.
Yeah. It all gets exciting from here. Please tell me when you can see the screen.
I can see the screen on my side.
Okay, so just a quick one. Peter, I know you've joined some of our sessions, particularly the Men of Value, etc. before. You have, right?
He's not here.
Oh, he's not there. Okay, all right. All right, so I'm going to hand over Minadia, then you can kick off from the beginning. I'm going to hand over to you, and then you can run with it.
Okay, please, would you manage the slides as we go? Yes, okay. So, Tato, my name is Minadia, and I am an intern teacher. I'm in my 4th year, and I work a lot with children. Mostly, I work with 6 7, 8, 9-year-olds, but I also decided to join the Value Aid Teens because I've also just left my teenage years, so I think I'm perfect for the job. So why Value Aid Teens? The purpose of Value Aid Teens is to specifically impact and support teens between the ages of 12 to 16 years old. And you are 13, so that's perfect. It's going to be really exciting for you. The teenage years can be challenging, as you know, and hard, and it is time for rapid development emotionally, mentally, and physically. South African teenagers face unique sets of problems, and Value Aid Teens will provide the platform to openly and honestly discuss these hardships with the purpose of inspiring, leading, and building towards confident, informed teens. So we are trying to help you get to that stage where you are confident and you can honestly and openly discuss all the things that you are going through and find solutions to those problems.
Let me ask Tato a question. Tato, what
Yes.
have you decided what you want to be when you finish school? What you want to become?
Yes.
What is that?
A professional chef.
A professional chef. Excellent, excellent. Now, one of the things about a professional chef is that a professional chef needs strong leadership skills, right? Like if you were to, at 13, or if you had started at 8 and said, I want to become a professional football player, you would know exactly what you need to do, right? You need to eat healthy, sleep well, practice a lot, etc., etc. What we don't see enough is training young people to become professional leaders. What do you need for professional leadership, right? And this is what Minadia is explaining here, that we're going to, because it's a difficult time in your life, we're going to help you, give you the ingredients to become a professional leader. Because when you're a chef and a master chef in the office, you're in the kitchen, you're directing a lot of people. There's a lot of business, a lot of, happening. I'm sure you've seen it lots of times when you watch MasterChef, and you're going to have to learn the skill of how to cope with that. And it's best, like playing football, to learn young. It's also best to learn those skills starting now. Starting now,
yes. That's all true. Thank you for that, Uncle Vic. And Tato, what is your favorite meal? Do you cook at this point? Do you cook for your dad and your family?
Yes, I do.
What's your favorite meal to cook?
Stew.
Sorry, I didn't get. Stew and rice. Nice. You know what? I also love the kitchen. I love to cook as well. And we are going to help you, by all means, become the best version of yourself and become the leader that you are, and just equip you to become the chef that you want to become one day, with giving you leadership skills. So I'm going to just tell you a little bit more about myself. So as I said, I'm Minadia Mbali Thusi. I have recently stepped out of my teenage years, as I mentioned. I believe I am the best candidate for the Value Aid Teens because I have been a teenager, and I have experienced a lot of the pros and cons that come with being a teenager. In my teenage years, I have encountered and witnessed social media disadvantages, bullying, and peer pressure. In my teenage years, I have faced a lot of challenges and hardship that current teenagers would relate to. So I felt that since I have that experience, it would be really, really helpful and insightful for me to share it with other teenagers and help them build themselves and give them an opportunity that I didn't get, before. So I'm gonna be more like a mentor, trying to assist you to reach your goals, with Uncle Vic on our side and Ausundombi, who you're going to meet as well. So that is what we are going to be doing, helping you build yourself and become the best version and make the right choices in life as the leader that you want to become. Okay, I am equipped with understanding and empathy towards problems the teenagers face. So whatever it is that you may be facing, be it academic pressure, be it peer pressure, being bullied, anything that you might be experiencing in your life as a teenager, I will be here to assist you, advise you, and help you through it. Some genuine problems that teenagers usually face are academic pressure, peer pressure, bullying, social media, technology, and its dangers, anxiety, currently during the pandemic, especially now that we are all using technology to study, and being in and out of school can cause a lot of routine. So we need to find a way in which we can have a stable routine. So those are the things that we're going to be focusing on.
Okay, hang on one
I'm
second.
also an intern at a primary.
Sorry about that.
There we go.
Zoom has got this terrible thing that if you're in Zoom and doing a presentation and then you go into a chat or you go and look at something else, it actually stops the presentation.
It stops the presentation, I see. All right.
And I
no,
keep
but anyway, I can just
in.
mention. Okay, but I'm studying to be a professional teacher, and I am qualifying next year. I'm qualifying next year, so at the moment I'm still an intern, but a very wise one who can definitely lead you into the right path. So you are in good hands. You just need to register for the Value Add Teens, and you're going to have a blast. We have conversations, we have open conversations, we share, we chat. Nobody is right or wrong. We just help each other grow. There's many other teenagers that are going to be in the group, so don't worry, you're not going to be the only boy, and there's going to be other guys and girls as well. So you're going to hear and take a lot from everybody. We're all trying to learn from each other and soak what we all know from each other. So it's going to be a lot of fun. I think you're going to enjoy it a lot. So I can't wait to see you in the next session that we're going to be having.
Okay.
How do you feel about that? Do you feel nervous to be joining a new group, or are you excited that you're going to be learning new things and ideas and how to become a leader?
I'm excited and nervous.
Don't be nervous, I can tell you that.
That's okay, and that's the kind of emotions you need.
You should show.
Leaders have both. They are always anticipatory and excited, but they always, stress that sometimes, they need to pluck up courage. Courage is an important courage.
Yeah, but I think I think Tato and I are gonna get along very well. I love cooking and talking about food. So I mean, I think I've found a new best friend at the moment.
Yeah.
So we're gonna talk a lot about that. I'll tell you some of my favorite meals. Maybe you can try them for your family, and you can tell me some of the things you make and how you cook. So we can even. Do you have a cell phone of your own?
Yes.
Yes, then we can even chat on WhatsApp or even on the Teams group about it, and we can exchange ideas. I think it's a great way of getting to know new people and networking and getting new friends, even good friends that will influence you in a good way. So I know all of the girls and the boys in our group, in the Teens group, they are good influences, and they really just want the best for everybody who is in the age group as well. So I think you're going to make a lot of friends, you're going to exchange a lot of numbers and network, and it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun yet educational, so just know.
Did the slide come up? You can see it, huh?
Yeah, we can see it.
Let's see. Yes, now I can see it. Okay, who is Value Add Teens for? Value Add Teens is it's for teenagers ranging from the age of 12 to 16 years old. It caters for teens in the age group. Parents can also benefit from this program, as it will set as a guide and opportunity and example for parents and their teenagers to discuss through the topics and come up with solutions and ideas to how to properly prepare and deal with some of the challenges faced by teenagers. So like I said, it's like Uncle Vic also said, it's not just for the teenagers, it's also helpful for the parents to sometimes join some of the sessions, because you get to find or learn a little bit more about your child, or how you can deal with your child, or how you can help your child, and when you can help your child, and how to communicate with them when they are facing problems, because most teenagers are afraid to open up to their parents. So it's always a good learning curve for parents to also be there, so that they can get some ideas as into how to get their kids to open up or have conversations, even uncomfortable conversations with their teenagers. So it's quite helpful with parents as well. So you'd probably like to join 1 or 2 sessions. You don't have to always be there, but I think you'd enjoy watching what we chat about and what we discuss and what we learn in the program. So you're welcome to also join Dad, the session that is going to be coming up next. How will the program work? The Value Add Teens program will be virtual via Zoom sessions. There will be 2 sessions per month. 2 sessions per month via Zoom for the next 12 months. So it's a whole year program, but twice in a month. The monthly Zoom sessions will take place on Saturday at 9:30 to 22:11. Dates can be seen on the Value Add calendar on the website and will be sent to you directly as well closer to the time. Prices range around 300 per month for the parent and teenagers. If you have siblings that you want to bring in or friends and you come as a group, there is a specific amount that we actually give discount to that. Uncle Vic can walk you through that discount, but there is a discount if there's more than like 2 of you guys, then we can talk about putting the price in place to be able to be affordable for everybody. What will the program entail? Once a time date have been set on the Zoom session, ID is going to be shared on WhatsApp or email, will be discussed, and then we will choose the topic for the day. So we've got 12 topics, as there's going to be, it's for the whole year, it's for the whole 12 months. There's going to be each topic, and we've already gone through 3 or 2 topics already. Yeah. But we'll obviously just share that with you on the side, that's fine. Once all the invited members have signed in, the Zoom session will begin with an icebreaker and continue to a discussion and experiences related to the topic of the day, which will be introduced and highlighted in the introduction. The meeting will be concluded with a question or exercise that is linked to the following topic for the next Zoom session. Just to explain that a little bit further, whatever, let's say we're talking about academic pressure and our next topic is peer pressure. We're going to close off with questions relating to academic pressure, but then give you something in relation to peer pressure, which is going to be the next session. So these are some of the topics that we're going to be talking about. Academic pressure, which I think is one of the most important. Peer pressure, teens and social media, technology, as now we are learning through technology, so we need to learn more about the effects and the pros and the cons, everything related to technology as we are using it so often. Substance abuse and mental health is very important around these years, being 13, 12, 16, those are the years where you get peer pressure to do or to use substance abuse and to join the wrong groups. And we don't want you to go there, Tato. We want you to be the chef, the successful chef that you're going to be. So we don't want you to be led by the wrong group. We want you to stick with our group that we have created. We have become a family, so you're going to become a part of our family now. One of the other topics will be bullying, negativity on social media, which is a big one as well. Depression is something that teenagers are really going through a lot these days. Like, they really go through a lot of depression. Social media impacts. Single parent households is something we're going to talk about, because a lot of teenagers also get affected, or their schoolwork gets affected by those kind of arrangements. So we're going to talk about how we can deal with that. Materialism, work ethic, very important. Stress and time management. Time management is something I am still learning. It's an ongoing thing that you're going to learn for the rest of your life. Motivation, helping teenagers make important decisions regarding their future. So we're going to hold your hand and help you make the right decisions that will lead you to becoming the chef that you want to become. Offerings, Value Add is offering 2 sessions per month. Access to...
Let me talk quickly. I'll talk quickly about. So there are 2 sessions per month, which you said absolutely, Minadia. And then there's what we call an additional offering, for the 300 rands. So you also get access to what we call the Career Discussion Academy. And the Career Discussion Academy, Tatu, you can listen to a lot of people who've reached their certain points in life in their careers. And what we want you to learn is that there are different ways to get to become a chef. It's not all one directional. It's important for you to learn that people who have got to where they've got to in their careers took different paths, and it's okay for you to take a different path. If there were 5 chefs in front of you, they'll all have got to 5, chefing in different ways. So that's okay, and that's what you learn on this. And by the way, we have a patron who's sponsoring one of our students who is a chef. So we'll bring him on, and you can get even access to him and the ability to network with him. And then we have what we call
look at that.
Mogul Masterclass. And the Mogul Masterclass, you get to meet and hear people teach you about certain skills that are important. So things like presentation skills, or speaking with confidence, or planning, for example, is a big one. So that's one that happens also. That happens every alternate month. The Career Discussion Academy happens every month. And then you get access to leadership masterclasses. You want to know what's happening, for example, in certain different industries as you progress through finishing your primary schooling and going into high school. We want you to be aware of things that are happening around you. What's happening in the economy, what's going on in certain sectors, what's going on. It's important for you to know that well in advance, so that like when you finish schooling, you come out being a Ronaldo, ready to play for a good team, or to do whatever it is that you want to do from a career point of view. So yeah, so that's what you get. And then, as we mentioned, it's 300 rands per month for the parent and the teenager. If you make a once-off payment, I don't know if Dad's still there, once-off payment, it's 3,000 rands for the year. If you've got 2 siblings, or if you've got a sibling in the family, there are 2 of you who are teenagers want to come over the program, it's slightly discounted. And if you bring a friend, because sometimes if you've got a best friend or a good friend, you want them to hear this as well, so that you both grow with the same kind of mental space around some of the topics that Minadia is going to talk about. So if you bring a friend, then there's also a discount there. So yeah, so that's that in terms of the program. Yeah, we've been running it now. We've had 2 sessions. So we're going for this, the 3rd session, but it's not a problem, because whenever somebody joins, they just finish the loop of 12. They are not linked to each other. They are just interdependent. I think the last time, what were we talking about? Influencing, yeah, and
peer pressure.
Pressure and the different types
peer pressure
from that, which was really good subject, really good topic. We learned that there is positive peer pressure and positive influencing, and learning how to distinguish between one and the other, and also learning as to what do you do when somebody asks you to do something you don't want to do. What process? So, and these are skills, Tatu.
It's a very
skills for leadership. Sounds like, okay, you're just learning something, but trust me, your dad will tell you, as we get older, we also need to learn what are the things that we say no to, what are the things that we say yes to. Who do we hang around? Our friendship numbers drop because our values become different in terms of what we think and what we do. And if you don't learn that skill from a young age in terms of knowing what to do, later in life it can become a challenge. I learned something recently that was there are 2 words, Tatu. The words is building boundaries. So what do you allow people to do with you, and what do you do with other people? Because you got to build boundaries. People need to know Tatu does not accept this. He does not want to talk about that. He does not receive these kind of things on his phone. People need to know that. They need to be very clear. But you also need to be, also as you get clever around this, you need to know what's the difference between a boundary and a barrier, right? Barriers may be things where you don't, you know, like when you don't want to speak. You know, when some teacher asks a question, everybody's quiet in the class. And then you become quiet, but you know the answer, right? That becomes a barrier because you're not allowing yourself, right, the ability to go and express yourself because everybody else is not expressing themselves. So I'm learning that, and I'm in my 50s. So, you know, I was asked, is what you're doing a boundary or a barrier? And I was like, oh, good question. So if you can learn it earlier, then you can answer it like that. Say, oh yeah, no, this is a boundary. I need to be clear here, but this is a barrier. Maybe I need to, you know, I need to just let myself go and try this. because it's okay.
There you go. There you go, Tato. Can you see? You never stop learning. In your 50s, in your dad's age, in my age, in your age, you will always learn, and there will always be new things to learn. So never stop that part of your life. Always be willing to learn and know more. So if you join this, you are definitely going to be so informed, and you are going to make better decisions and greater decisions for your life and for yourself and for your family. So it's going to be really a great journey to walk it with you. And just to see the results at the end of the day, you know, because as we're walking this journey with you guys, we're going to walk for a while. We're going to walk for a while, and then we're going to see you just one day. We're hearing in the news, Tato, chef of Gauteng. Ha. We used to work
Cooking
with
for the
Tato
president.
in the group. You know, so it's going to be quite exciting. It's a nice journey to walk because we see progress as you go. We see growth every time we see you. So it's going to be exciting.
So Dad, just
how do you feel now?
Yeah, good question.
Excited.
I'm glad. Great job.
So the process, Dad, would be if you go into the website, valueed.com. Let me just put up the slide again. Kind of stopped it before the last. Let me go to this one. So if you go into, you'll see the website address, www.valueed.co.za. You will see a tab that says plans and pricing.
Yeah.
And then you'll see a tab that says Value-Ed Teens. You can go in there and you can make payment. And then once we've got that, then we'll put you and Tato into a WhatsApp group. And that WhatsApp group will give you the notifications of the events that are, you know, all the events that are coming. That's both the sessions for Valued Teens and the other sessions. You know, the other sessions, Tato, is listening to people and hearing about careers. Your dad will tell you the same story. If we knew that back then, if we had that, I mean, we do 1 to 2 sessions of career discussions per month. That means in 1 year, you've listened to 24 to 48 careers and their progresses and their stories. And I made it and I didn't make it and I passed and I failed but I kept going. I kept moving, I kept going in the, you know, the direction of where I wanted to go, and I got here. If you hear that consistently enough, then it'll give you a bit of confidence to say, you know, it's okay. Like if you went to tell, you're in grade 7 now, if you went to grade 5 student, you could tell them a story, right? You could say, hey, this is what I advise you do in grade 5. This is what grade 6 students, you could tell them the story too, right? When you finish this year and you go into grade 8, you can tell student story. So it's the same thing. It's letting them know there's a grade 4 student who's nervous, who does not know that they're going to make it. You can go to them and say, look, it's going to be okay. You can make it. Just follow this, try this, do that, remember that. And everybody needs that kind of help. And that's what this career guidance discussions does. It just reminds you that it's going to be okay. You will make it. Just keep going, you know, avoid this, don't do that, try this, don't be scared of that. It's a
perfect program to groom yourself as the young man that you are to become the man that you want to become. So it's a perfect opportunity. Even with career discussions, I think that would grow your thinking, your knowledge, and it will help you that when you get to those spaces where you are finding it difficult to get through a specific situation, you'll look back and say, hey, Uncle Vic did say that he went through this and this is what he did. And maybe you might take that same thing and use it to help you get up again. So there's a lot that you can take from all of the programs that we offering.
Great.
Hey.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you very much for joining. Thank you for coming on.
Thank you so much. Thanks, Mr. B. Thanks, Minadia. Am I pronouncing them correctly?
Correctly. Well done. Thank you.
Thank you, Professor.
Thanks, Mr. B. Yeah, I'm looking forward.
We're having our next session on the 20th.
On the 20th, okay.
The 20th. So we are hoping, and I'm looking forward to seeing Tato there because I'm ready to introduce him to the team and get the ball rolling. We need to get in there and learn as much as we can.
Now you'll be there.
Yes. Great.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Right. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Keep well.
Thanks.
All right. Have a good Saturday.
Cheers. Bye.
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 That went well.
It did. I like one-on-ones. They're better than
they're better than groups.
Yeah,
you're right.
I mean, I did a one-on-one on the other day about something, and the person joined. So
yeah, I can't wait for the toddlers, because I need to first fix my expressions because I need to speak to the parents as in like this is going to be mind-blowing.
No, absolutely. Absolutely.
You know, little kids' parents, they always just like, okay, impress me right now. What are you saying? So I need to have that. And one of the kids is one of the that's going to be joining is a sister to one of the boys in St. Peter's. So she's going to be joining.
Okay.
Yeah. So hopefully.
And I think maybe.
And one of them.
One of the things my wife was saying, and I know you probably put this into consideration, is that obviously you're going to try and not make it schooly.
No, of course not.
Yeah, so you know what the kind of things they would,
I even have I think I'll be sharing screen most of the time. I'll be sharing screen because I know that age group loves to dance and and I'm going to put on music to dance that will educate them, so whatever the song is, it's also teaching them something. So it's not just a song to dance. It's an educational song. It's usually the songs we use at St. Peter's as morning meeting when we meet the kids. They just dance and talk about feelings and talk about. Also later in this toddlers thing, in this toddlers program, I want to teach the kids about consent. I went to a workshop about consent for 2 days, and there's a way to teach kids about consent at their age and with the right language. Just like how some kids don't like hugs and some kids don't like to be touched. So we just need to put those boundaries in place. If your friend doesn't want to play with you, doesn't mean that there's something wrong with you. It's just that they prefer to play with somebody else today. So let's try again tomorrow, and you can find another friend and make friends with somebody else. So those kind of conversations are to be had, definitely, but later, not now. We're going to start with fun things first.
That's fantastic. What I'm doing actually is I'm doing two things at once. So what I'd like you to do is
fix the overview and just write the maybe we are going to be playing until this time, and then we're going to be drawing until this time. That's what you meant, right?
Yes, yeah. Just tell them, tell them what they'll be doing. Tell them a bit about you and what they'll be doing. And then just tell them that, as you say, this is going to be exciting and blah, blah, blah. So I think just jump onto jump onto the PowerPoint and try and just, it doesn't have to be too complicated, right? Just use that design thingamablob to design it. And then let's you and I, because the thing is on at 11:15, so let's you and I hop on at 11:30, which is in an hour.
11:30.
Just to double check your
everything.
Just to double check everything.
I think most of my parents think it's at 2 because usually it's at 2, right? So they think the overview is going to be at the same time as when the toddlers program begins for every session. So that's the idea they have, because we wrote there 2 to 4. Remember?
No, yeah, that was the session, but the overview it's 12:15.
Okay, 12:15.
Because so I think just make sure whoever you know is coming, just remind them when they register.
Yeah,
they'll see that it's actually 12:15.
Okay, let me go and get to that now so that I give them some time to do it on time.
Okay, cool. Cool.
All right, Uncle Vic will meet again at 11:30.
Cool.
Cheers.
Cheers.